Welcome to Westminster. My name's Joe Crozer. It's my privilege to introduce you to some amazing speakers that we have here today at NXT BLD 2019. We've got a jam-packed agenda for you, so without further ado, and to say a few thanks for coming on behalf of the sponsors, etc., I'd like to welcome my friend Martyn Day.
Thank you so much for all coming today. I know it's a Tuesday and next week is Autodesk University and tomorrow there's a Rhino workshop. It's Colossus here, so if anybody's into Rhino, there's a big event tomorrow. I'd like to thank Lenovo for helping us do this. Without them, we'd be in a shed somewhere and all my guests would be myself. So Lenovo, NVIDIA, Intel, thank you very much for sponsoring this event and making it possible to have such a nice venue. I'd like to thank the speakers who had an email from someone they've never heard of before saying, hey, you're doing some really cool stuff. Would you like to come and talk about it? We have so many great speakers this year, it blows my mind. And it all kind of started with Michael from Boston Dynamics, who I kind of knew through DJI and other things. And I said, hey, you've got to come and bring Boston Dynamics to come and talk. And he went, oh, we're not ready yet. And then out of the blue, he rang me or emailed me and went, okay, we're ready now. And it's like, oh, wow, Boston Dynamics want to come and talk. I am so honored. Thank you very much for coming and bringing both spots. So yeah, essentially today, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We have two rooms. Up here is kind of the out there, innovative architects and technologies to do more with architecture, the big array. Downstairs, it's all about VR, AR, real time. I mean, there is so much technology that's happening in this space. A lot of you might not know we have another magazine called Develop 3D. We do a show called Develop 3D Live. It's all about product and engineering. Engineering design pretty much moved over to 3D 20 years ago. They did the BIM thing, they moved. And now they're doing digital fabrication and 3D printing and all sorts of things. And the AEC industry has always been labeled as being lagging and slow and inefficient, and it's kind of boring every time that someone comes on and just tells you about the Egan report and how crap you all are. And I can tell you from a journalist point of view and seeing what's coming and what's happening now, it's amazing. The digital fabrication that's happening, the real-time VR, the real-time visualization, the use of things like Grasshopper to see all this amazing geometry being created. And there is something happening in this industry which I think will mean it'll quickly catch up with where the manufacturing industry's got to. And we're going to see real revolution in workflows, products, software tool sets, where things are made, how they're made, what they're made out of. And I think this industry is really on the cusp of something very, very big. And the software companies that I deal with, Autodesk, Graphisoft, Data Systems, everybody's actually concentrating on developing those next set of tools that you guys are going to need. The only thing that is depressing is when you see people producing rectangular brick buildings and shipping them out on the back of lorries. I think we need to try and generate a new architectural language, a new vocabulary, and have more interesting buildings. Hopefully people will buy them rather than fake Victorian rectangles. So I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing some really innovative designs coming through for everybody from housing to office blocks. I see Bruce Bell Facet. Well done. Bruce is an absolute complete leader in this because he's been digitally fabricating buildings now for how long? 10 years. So, and he's doing it with Revit. So he's doing it with tools that were never meant to do what they're doing. So blah, blah, blah. What's next? So I'm going to stop gassing and I'm going to bring Joe back on stage because he's my friend with a suit. And if you see me, stop me if you're doing something interesting, tell me about it, or anyone else from the crew, Greg or Stephen. And I'll probably be back on here later on. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Cheers.